Welcome back, everybody. Today we are going to check out a Sovereign Tower, which markets itself as medieval fantasy dispatch. So, frankly, I'm very excited to check this out together with you guys. We're going to play the demo, and the full game is supposed to come out in August 2026. Let's start a new game. Forgotten and abandoned from everything, a wretched leper was looking for salvation across the old kingdom. In despair and exhaustion, a soft voice echoed in his heart, beckoning them to a distant place. At the end of their journey, the poor soul finally reached the ruins of the tower, the last remnant of the once glorious kingdom of Britannia. Something akin to fate seemed to guide their path to this forgotten place. At the foot of the tower, a few nobles seemed to be arguing. Once again, the royal selection had proved to be a disappointment. The door to the tower remained closed, and the prophecy unfulfilled. Slipping through the crowd, the stranger reached for the legendary key adorning the giant lock. In their mind, the words of the prophecy echoed, "Only the true sovereign, chosen by the gods, shall be allowed to wield the silver key to the doors of the tower." And for them, the door opened. From that moment on, people called them the Sovereign of the Tower. Morning, audience, and that's it. Here we are. Nice. Good morning, Your Grace. It is strange to see this tower breathing again. Okay, I love this guy already. I'm pretty sure in the trailer this one had voice acting, and I really hope the full game is going to have some cool voice acting as well. Anyway, years upon years of candidates shouting dubious incantations at its doors and clawing away without respite at its walls. Great, I can only read better, guys, don't you worry. To tell you the truth, I still can't quite believe it, but here we are. The man before you looks like he would stand frozen forever, just to prove he's that loyal to you. If you permit me, Your Grace, I would be delighted to inform you of what to expect in the coming days. No need, I'll just go with my gut feeling. Nope, just tell me, with pleasure. Your new subjects are quite eager to have someone in charge again, and will come to you for help and guidance on various matters. Some of these requests may require you to take action, and the knights you have recruited at the round table will help you do that. Be careful though, because I'm pretty sure some of them won't be so inclined to do things they don't want to do. If you get to know their preferences, you will avoid a lot of frustration. Well then, that is all for now. Let me introduce you to your very first knight. She's on her way and quite capable. She also happens to be my dear niece. His look, he's just, please like her, Your Grace. But I take no responsibility for her punctuality whatsoever. Angelica, there she is. I'm terribly sorry. I got lost on the way here. I'm Lady Angelica of Clevermount, Your Grace. Angelica's joined your party. Nice. How fair is my favorite knight? I mean, this is not a lie. She's our only knight for now, so she just, by exclusion, she is our favorite one. Welcome to the round table. Let's go with this. How fair is my favorite knight? But I'm your only knight, Your Grace. Told you, that makes you my favorite at the moment. Yes, which objectively... See, this character is already, in line with me. Nice. Yes, which objectively makes you the best. Please continue. Yes, exactly my thought. While we have just met, I must trouble you with a request. Just a small one, really. I couldn't sleep a wink last night. The tower is quite cold and scary, you see. Do you think I could bring a cat to lighten the mood a bit? My dear niece, you told me your request was of the utmost importance. But it is. Just a tiny cat. I mean, until the dusting and arranging are complete. No cats in my tower. No. Something can be done for the room, but no cats? Of course, someone will assist you to make your room more comfortable as well. Here, let's have some cats. Oh, thank you very much, Your Grace. I will name the cat after you. You don't need to go that far, but sure. Let's hope we can also get dogs and, I don't know, griffins? Let's go some magical beasts as well. Cats are alright. I am definitely a dog person, but for me it's not a whether or. It's just like I prefer dogs. I still like cats. In my dream world, with the perfect wife, the 2 kids, the big house, the garage, the 2 great cars, there's gonna be 2 dogs and a cat. Maybe 2 dogs, 2 cats? I don't know. But definitely the preference is according to dogs. Anyway, I should not keep your audience waiting and take my leave then. Oh, we have choices. Karina, Alioth. Well, you're first in line, so let's go with Karina. Oh, also, what do we have? We're in the first cycle. We have 5 merchants satisfaction, 5 scholars satisfaction, 5 noble satisfaction, and 5 people satisfaction, and 100 funds. What is this? Ooh, the sovereign menu screen allows you to see the current satisfaction of the different classes and the progress of the sovereign archetypes. Increases in satisfaction with each class can unlock new dialogue options and new items in shops. Sovereign archetypes increase or decrease with your choices. Each archetype has 3 thresholds to reach, with each threshold unlocking new dialogue options. Ooh. Some dialogue options are also unlocked depending on how much the archetype is increased compared to another. Audacity, wisdom, tyranny, kindness. Fair enough. What do we have here? The map! Look at this, beautiful. British, Rosin, Milkford, Tower City, plus 20 gold, Center of Breath. Drakovich. And we have... Ooh, the glossary allows you to see information about your recruited knights and servants. After gaining enough experience, a knight will gain a level, and you will be able to allocate 1 point in a statistic of your choice. Attributes are characteristics of your knights that can impact their behavior towards a quest. You'll have to deduce for several of them what impact they may have based on a quest's description. You can check whether your knight has a preference for certain quests. The preferences won't impact how well knights perform in quests, only their affinity towards their sovereign. The sovereign. Okay. Affinity represents how a knight currently feels about the sovereign. Increasing a knight's affinity may trigger new dialogue with them. Low affinity level may cause the knight to leave the round table. No. So Angelica, 4 strength, 8 agility. Wow. 7 luck. 2 charisma, 0 magic, 1 wit. She's very naive. Yeah, I would have figured from those stats. But she is also very kind-hearted. Can I click on this for more info? No. Arlen's niece, Lady Angelica of Clevermont, is a young, naive, gentle, and optimistic knight. As a child, she was filled with lofty ideals and dreamed of becoming a knight. Can I click Clevermont? No, it's highlighted, but no. And she likes diplomacy. We don't know what she dislikes. 5/5 shields. That's one of our knights. Our servant right now is Arlen and the Lady of the Tower, which we haven't met. So let's read this letter. Karina. Your Grace, we was really looking forward to meeting you. Karina, blacksmith. Your aid would be greatly appreciated. You see, I may have dropped my smithing hammer from my carriage in the totally not creepy forest between Milkford and Clevermont. Dropped or lost? No, not lost, just temporarily misled for 2 years. Not long ago, then. Curious to know how you stayed fit after 2 years without hitting the iron. I mean, let's go with that. Hellish calisthenic exercises, Your Grace. You have no idea how wonderful it is to channel overflowing physical energy such as mine. I could teach you a movement or 2 when you have some time. Either way, heard that you are hiring a bunch of knights for your round table. My hammer can restore relics to their rightful state. Ooh, that might interest you, right? Oh yeah. All you need to do is help me find my hammer. I'll send one of my knights. Hammer lost yet again. Duration, a little bit. The blacksmith temporarily mislaid her heavy hammer in the dense forest between Milford and Clevermont. The magical properties of the hammer left some tracks. Find it and get it back. So we want someone who is a little bit stronger, that they can actually carry the hammer. And if they had magical properties, that would be good, because then they are easier to find the hammer, maybe. Difficulty, Well, I'll send one of my knights. Thank you, Your Grace. Yeah, one of my many, one knights. Next one, please. Elliot. Hello. I'm Eliath of Clevermont, your brave new official messenger from Clevermont. I bring a request from Clevermont. I think I may require you to confirm one more time where you help. The dialogue so far and the, it's exactly my humor. Welcome, what is the request? Can you please confirm one more time? Sorry, I was repeating myself too much, wasn't I, Your Grace? But I promised this request, it's sure to interest you. The people of Clevermont begged me to present it to you with dignity. We lost it. The sacred relic, jade, amethyst, well, a nice little rock. It was a magpie that stole it. Oh, we have to... Ooh. No need to use big words. I'll send a knight. Let the magpie enjoy its victories. This choice will impact the following categories: scholars. They don't like this. A new quest will be gained. Oh wait, if I accept 2 quests, but I have only 1 knight, well, we gotta find out what happens then, right? The bloody magpie. A magpie stole the sacred relic of Villador. It should be hidden high up in its nest. Deep inside the woods, get it back. So, why does it say Villador here when we had, like, Clevermont being mentioned like a bazillion times? That's the first time I hear of Villador. Well, no need to use big words. I'll send a knight. They bells shall ring in the village to their arrival. Thank you, Your Grace. Game saved, noon. Why is it always in lowercase, by the way? So we have the round table, we have the gallery, and the map room. I guess we probably want to go to the round table first. Inventory. Okay, nothing here yet. Map room. Welcome, Your Grace. From here you may issue actions that affect the world beyond these walls. Invite notable individuals to your court, or send aid to villages struck by disaster, for example. I'm not quite sure if there's anything available right now, but well, it never hurts to check. And if nothing else, you may always admire the map. A fine piece of cartography, if I may say so myself. From the map room, you can open the world map and perform some specific actions through it. Audience requests allow you to invite a character to the tower on the next audience phase. Knights that were asked to come back later can be invited back through an audience request. If a location has been damaged following the failure of a quest, you can repair this location from the world map in the map. That's a weird wording. A damaged and repaired location? But sure, open the map. Clevermont. We have the symbol, but I can't really click anything right now. Okay, escape. Yep, works. Gallery. Lady of the Tower. At last, I awake from my slumber. Oh, and what a sight greets my eyes. Oh, is the statue already flirting with us? Speaking of statue, what sorcery is this? And mine also. Let's float back immediately. And mine also, such a beauty in stone. You flatter me, dear sovereign. I'm the Lady of the Tower, and its protector. How delightful to meet you. Long have I watched over these walls, but alas, how decrepit everything has become. It is not safe to wander too deep yet, my brave sovereign. Not the welcome you deserve. However, as I retrieve my powers, I will endeavor to restore your castle's room to their former glory. Your presence reawakens something in me. Oh, we actually get a flirt button. This is the tower itself, essentially, right? The core, the heart, the soul of the tower. So, I mean, if we make out with her, or do we make out with the tower, right? Dear King, dear Sovereign, why do you lick the outside walls of the tower? Don't worry. What do you mean, flirt? Will I be graced to see your lovely face again? Of course we go with that. Ooh. Whenever you wish, dear Sovereign. Now that you have stirred me from my slumber, believe me, there are many doors that can be opened. I shall always be waiting for you here when you finish your day's duties, dear Sovereign. Oh, guys, we're clearly gonna make out with the tower. The Lady of the Tower allows you to unlock new rooms for the tower, giving you access to new features. New rooms can be unlocked by recruiting particular servants. Forge, Witch Tower, Intendancy, Stables, Training Ground. Alright, unlock a new room. Can't click anything yet. Okay, for now, we're gonna go to the round table. During the round table phase, you'll have the option to assign your available knights to any open quests. Assigning of knights is locked only once you end the cycle. To succeed on a quest, there are two main factors: having enough knights and reaching the quest's stat requirement. Be aware that knight attributes, both known and unknown, will also influence the quest outcome, both known and unknown. You can see the text of a knight in the glossary. You have to deduce whether they can have a positive or a negative impact based on the quest description. Quests also have a damage range, representing the minimum and maximum damage each knight can take during a quest. Some knight attributes can also increase or reduce these values. Exception can occur on critical successes, failures, or unexpected outcomes. Well, we have her. Why is backstory in lowercase? Secondary quest contracts. I mean, we want the hammer, but we want to help people. Angelica. I guess that's just my one knight for now. 0 equipment. So let's see. This and this. Okay, we see strength. And we see magic, which she doesn't have anything. So if I switch, that's the different quest. You are not that good in wit, but you're very good in agility with a magpie. Yeah, high up in its nest. 25 money. The scholars like us more. And we get a new mount. Ooh. For this, we probably unlock the forge. The difficulty of this is a little bit higher. I mean, we can only assign you to 1, right? So we have 4 points in this total. Well, we have essentially 9 points total in this. So I'm gonna go with the bloody magpie. Also, she is from that area, right? So she should know what's going on there. Sign. I'm on it, Your Grace. I guess we say finish. Ooh, cool. Sleep well. Why is this lowercase? Villador. Once thriving through its artisans, this village now slumps along. Its people poor, bitter, and not particularly welcoming. I like the music. Oh, money! So we are actually from Tower City, good to know. Oh, what? Okay. That moved across along. Once a quest is completed, the outcome is determined based on the knight's statistics, their attributes, and the knight's party size. The outcome of a quest will determine the experience points and gold earned, as well as the damage taken by the knights. Aha! You say gold, but we learned the term funds. So what do you mean with that game? I just want to point that out. Performing a critical or great success will increase each present knight's affinity, and performing a major failure will lower each knight's affinity. If special conditions are met, then some quests can have unexpected outcomes. An unexpected outcome can be positive or negative. Well, we have a success. A magpie stole the text didn't even... That's just the quest. I guess that's your stamina or something. -1. So... 38 XP, 38, 25 money, and I guess we earn this, so we gain this. Let's find out. Obtain 25 money plus 1. What about the 38 that was mentioned earlier? That's unclear to me. But we gained Paul! Paul the Mule! A friendly, annoyingly loud donkey who just won't shut up but would move mountains without hesitation. Paul, welcome to the team. +1 strength, -2 charisma. No. I see a 12 in charisma here. I love you, Paul. Participation, So that's the stats, right? Wits actually brought it down a bit, but agility brought it up. And some question marks also brought it up. So from 2000 points, we reached 1388. I would actually love to have a little unique text to this. Like, Angelica managed to find the magpie, but, you know, that is dearly missing to me. Yeah, I don't want to have a stat screen. Give it personality. That's probably lots of work in this type of game when you have to customize this for each individual character, but I would really, really, really appreciate that. I'm a little bit sad that that is not in here. Let's go into the crypts. Hello, Your Grace. Who's there? It's only me, Your Grace, the very humble demon of this tower. The syrupy voice, seemingly emanating from the strange padlock, slips into your ears like a trickle of warm honey. What are you doing here, you cursed creature? Yeah. I was locked away in this dark dungeon long ago, Your Grace. Also, Scholar's 6 now, nice. And like all the souls of this tower, I exist only to serve you humbly. Are you the voices in my head? I want nothing to do with you. How can you serve me? Yeah, let's tell the demon that we have voices in our head. The demon is like, voices in your head? Are you crazy? Oh, no, clearly I am, yeah. You're not crazy. Let's go with that. Maybe yes. Maybe no. Wait, inner self. Maybe yes, maybe no. Interesting. Well, how can you serve me? My power is that of renewal and reversal, Your Grace. As your endeavors grow, bonds form and shatter, nations grow or crumble, so too shall my powers wax and wane, fed by your exploits. When you call upon me, your mistakes will vanish like dew under the morning sun, and no world-ending price attached. I've heard enough. Don't forget me, Your Grace. Take this little lock, and you'll shall have me at your beck and call. Soon impossible to get rid of me. That sounds like a threat. He seems trustworthy. The inner self. I like that. The demon power allows you to go back to any previous cycle of the current act, whilst keeping all knowledge acquired so far, including knight's text and preferences and quests requirements. You will also keep your current sovereign archetype type's progress. This may also unlock new dialogue options for specific events of the quest line you have already started to explore. Note that after returning to a previous cycle, the audiences that you will get may be different. So that's randomized audiences, good to know. You can see how many times you have used the demon power in the sovereign menu. But why would you tell me that? So I guess the good ending, or at least the perfect ending, one of the hardest endings, the good ending, I don't know, would be to reach the end of the game, not lose everything, and not use time travel to not use the demon's power. So maybe, I would have guessed. Look, this tiny little demon lock, it's so cute. That's so awesome. Demon power or demon power? Oh man, I want to click this and I want to make it wiggle, but it doesn't work. Why? This makes me sad. Cycle. Interesting. Well, I'm not gonna use it right now, but cool to have. So what now? Audiences? Audiences, I suppose. Hello, 4 people. Gilberto. The Gilberto of Naunet, Your Grace. The herald said you needed help with some monsters. Your luck, slaying wild beasts is my specialty. Trolls, dragons, biters, bloody thirsty chickens, you name it. If you do me the honor of welcoming me to your court, my sword will be yours. And these silly chickens will suffer. Honestly, I love this. If I know anything from playing many video games, never trust a chicken. So having Sir Gilberto on our side sounds good. We don't need you. Let me think about it. No, you have 7 strength, 3 charisma, and that's about it. What's your backstory? He's good at hunting, dueling, relic recovery. Does the magical hammer of the smith count as a relic, I wonder? Sir Gilberto is eager to make a name for himself. However, he is the youngest son of the youngest brother to Earl of Naunet and faces stiff competition from his 12 siblings and 78 cousins. Well, he hates chickens, so he's already on our side. He's very strong. That's about it. Well, we accept gladly, Sir Gilberto. You will not regret this, Your Grace. I shall conquer the world for you. Chester. Hello, Your Grace. Did you have any crispy dreams? I come with a matter of the highest importance. Nobody ever asked my opinion. Never ever. So I decided to give it anyway. I hope it doesn't bother you. Are you listening? Yes? No? Maybe? Your ears. They look so absorbent. There's something that smells bad about the situation standing before you. Both figuratively and literally. Interesting that even the demon is like, yeah, I don't know, man. What's that smell? Ah, yes, that's exactly why I'm here. The smell, it follows me. It clings to me like a cursed fork. I believe it has become sentient. Have you tried taking a bath? Groundbreaking, I know. There's a goose, but not your everyday goose. A general goose, a war goose. It's taken control of the public baths. It's blocking the entrance. I haven't bathed in 15 days. Your Grace, the children cry. You must send help before the goose claims further territory. Requires 5 money. I fear no soap can save you. Take this gold and leave the region. I beg you. That smell. I'll send a knight to handle the goose immediately. We just have the perfect knight to slay a goose. Yes, of course. Well, thank you, Your Grace. I'll go now. Slowly. Sideways. So the goose doesn't see me. I like this guy. Roland. Deshane. Your Grace. Roland, at your service. I'm a sailor down in Crest. Can I be your go-between with the folks there? All right. Formality's done, yeah? I'll skip the bowing. Any chance your folks might spruce up the road to Crest? You know, the one that leads up there? Ain't that far, just 3 hours. But it would sure help us ordinary folks. I fear the tower's resources are limited. Of course, you've earned it. 90 money! But merchants and people like me, so sure. Ah, yeah. Reckon we're good at what we do, even if ye ain't really seen it for yourself. Thanks anyway. Worker. We suspect the tavern keepers are secretly ganging up on us. The price of drinks has gone up, and all our drinks taste like water, with a little alcohol. Okay, what's your request? What if you stopped spending your evening drunk to forget your everyday problems? I'll negotiate with them. I mean, I feel like reality and fantasy reality has shown that people will drink anyway to deal with their everyday problems, right? And I feel like in a fantasy world, just drinking is probably one of the lesser evils. I'll negotiate with them. So more people, less merchants. Well, that would be a good start. Thanks, Your Grace. Audiences are done. And I guess we go to the round table. Oh, wait, no, we still have Hammerlost, yeah. The Innkeeper goose. I know exactly who's sent. The furious goose has seized the bass. Send a knight to convince it to stop expanding. Wait, convince? But strength 2. It has to be Roland. Sir Roland! You are very strong. You have a little bit of charisma. Deal with this goose one way or another. If you say so. Where's your enthusiasm? I guess he prefers chicken over goose, right? And, well, you gotta find... Your stats aren't that good, but, you know, try to find... Oh, wait, what? Yeah, you gotta try to find the hammer, then. I'm on it, Your Grace. Good job. And I guess that's all we can do, right? Finish for now. Did you bear to dislike that? What? He told us! I thought that was the perfect quest for him. He told us that he loves to deal with the furious chicken. And now he doesn't want to deal with the furious goose? I'm confused. Next cycle. Din, do, din, do, 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 do. I really like the music. Okay, she did it. Still a success night. Nice. Yeah, I really want to have, like, I need some individual, personalized outcomes of these quests. It's just that, I'll be honest, it's a little bit boring. But hey, 30 money, follow-up audience is a new thing. You did that. Ooh, 7 stamina. Rewards, follow-up audience, 5 money, recap. Yeah, strength actually helped a lot. But yeah, I would love to know, did he just beat up the goose? Did he talk to it? Like, This is a big complaint of mine so far. It really feels like it lacks a lot of personality there. Ooh, but Angelica just leveled up to 2. Good job, and we could appoint points. I'm gonna wait a second for that. Oh wait, next cycle for now. I would guess that I can still level them up right in between. We can talk to them. Let's go. Kitty, kitty, please come down. The head cook won't be pleased to find you up there. The girl is trying to coax down a kitten curiously wandering amongst the kitchen's spice shelves. Oh, your grace. Have you come for a drink? Or perhaps a snack? There's not much to snack from it. That's a cute little fellow, yeah. Look at the... Yeah, she liked that. Look at those little black paws. Look at the kitty. that kitty does not think about anything. Look at that blank stare. Thank you so much for letting me bring a cat here. I named him after you, you know. No, Sovereign, get away from this flower bag at once. Oh no. You know my name is not Sovereign, right? Flirt, meow. Wait. Wait, who do we flirt with? Do we flirt with the cat? Hopefully we flirt with the cat. Makes more sense, actually. Meow. Oh, because she said Sovereign and we are the Sovereign. Good luck cleaning up the floor. Flower, whatever. Oh, of course, your grace. The floor will be clean as a whistle. Okay, floor, yeah. The flower from the floor. Hello, your grace. What are you doing in the kitchen? Are you writing to someone too? Gotta go over the voices here. No one expects any letters from me. Who are you writing to? Yeah, who are you writing to? My little sister, Bertha. She'll be so proud that I've become a knight and I've just slain my first goose. I can't wait to tell her all about it. I'll make you proud. Just wait and see. So what are you telling her? I was recounting all the sensational things that have happened to me since this morning. My arrival in the audience hall, and you who agreed to take me on. The moment I stepped onto the kitchen floor for the first time. All of it. Sounds riveting. It changes man, doesn't it? Yeah, let's go with that. I feel like I've grown up just since lunchtime. At least a few inches, your grace. He gets back to his letter. Cool guy. I guess we gotta go with the audiences, right? Again? Crips? No, that's the demon. And the gallery was the lady. Can't talk to her. We can't unlock anything. So fair enough. Audiences. Oh, wrong click. Escape? No, how do I get back? I guess no. Tower here. Okay, audiences. Oh, that's lots of people. Gilham. Oh, so it's you, our dear neighbor. The man in front of you can't hide his surprise. Yes, it must be surprise. I'm the representative of the lands of Groveshire. As you already know, we seek your attention in order to discuss a rather challenging matter. A challenging matter? Nothing too dangerous for your knights, of course. Nothing complicated. Nothing deadly at all. To tell you the truth, a monster haunts the lands of Groveshire. The beast! Fear the beast! We discussed more restraint in the stylistic flourishments, did we not, dear attendants? Great. Can't wait to sign up. What are the actions of this beast? What kind of creature is it? That is what we would like to determine. Somehow it is cunning and intelligent enough to draw other creatures into its chaos. Our goats are being slaughtered, and our dogs have become its henchmen. This beast, it prowls through our village at night, accompanied by its four-legged servants. The pack attacks our herds, leaving behind bloods and tears before vanishing into the woods. This pack demands your utmost attention. Your utmost perhaps it will find a solution where we now fail. You will find a solution where we now fail. Perhaps or perhaps not. I have nothing to lose by asking. Is Groveshire not famed for its hunters? My knights will be delighted to take on this worthy challenge. To be fair, with Sir, I forgot his name, that maybe stays true, but then again, I thought he would love the goose hunt. Apparently he didn't. Yeah, what about are you guys not famed for your hunters? We sent our best, but they never came back. Never came back. Agreed. We will dismantle this pack in order to destroy the beast. What do we gain from it apart from trauma? Promise reward. I mean, let's try and negotiate a little bit. What do I gain from that? Visibility? Popularity? Fame? And of course, eternal glory. Or at least commemorative cheese. We'll see. I'll just imagine the promised reward would now include some cheese as well. Yeah, sure. They agree. They agree to help. We expect it, no less. Send one of your finest knights to our lands as soon as possible. Until we meet again. Alvina. Sir Alan, your grace, my greetings. Ah, greetings, Alvina. We haven't been introduced yet, your grace. Alvina, recruited into your service by Sir Alan a few days ago. I shall be taking care of administration, the little paperwork, and the major inconveniences. My role is essential to the proper management of this tower. And yet you didn't even think to give me a room for my belongings, Alan. I kindly request, your grace, that you promptly make the necessary arrangement for my accommodation. In return, I might have a juicy bit of gossip or two about your knights. Thank you. I imagine we could dust off a small room in exchange for your services, your grace. Did he call her your grace? That was weird wording, but sure. I'm gonna ignore you for a second and say, Karina, your knight nailed it. My hammer was by the river near the old mill, so it wasn't really lost after all. Nevertheless, your round table shall be filling to the brim soon with knights. All we need now is a warm-hearted forge, and those rusty relics could be yours again, your grace. She like that. Chester, ooh, it's over, your grace. The bath is our quite. But the goose and its eggs remains. It speaks to me now. It honks inside. I'm the vessel. I'm the pond. I've seen the foaming truth. Honk. Guards? Oh, we didn't have a choice there? That's sad. The courier. Your grace, hey, so, we found these 3 requests in an old drawer in an archive room. One of them smells like pickles. Good luck. Well, send fetch a clerk. New quest, new quest. Okay. 3 quests. Gwendon. I have heard your need of great heroes, so here I am. Sir Gwendon of Villador, the best knight in all the land. Yes, I know. It's a lot to take in. It's okay if you want to applause or faint. I'm used to it. I have to say, I'm also used to higher standards than this smelly shack you call the tower, but it will have to do. Do not worry, with me at your round table, your little realm will very soon be shine in glory. Welcome to the round table, shiny young sir. I need to clean up the tower a bit before admitting you inside, it seems. I'm afraid that you shine too much for this shack, sir. This knight will return later. This knight will never join the round table. Well-rounded stats, lots of charisma apparently. Yeah, welcome. I expected no less. I'm already lighting this place up. Gwendon has joined. Oh, we have something in the gallery. Unlock a new room. Ooh, Forge, let's go. The tower has now been granted a new room. Anything else, your grace? Well, the intendancy. The tower now has been granted a new room. Anything else, your grace? Oh, that's not much variation dialogue there. Let's go Forge. Hello, your grace. Thanks for allowing me to use this forge. I'm still setting things up, but I have a few relics to sell. Please take a look. Repair and armor. Aha! That's what this is about. Oh yeah, last time none of my knights took damage, so to speak, but she did. Open shop. Buy. Old sword, rusty sword, royal sword, rapier, sling, iron shield. And we can scroll here. We have 206 money. Bow. Thing is, I don't really know how important stats are. But maybe in a second we can't talk to her. That's a little bit sad, especially if for the first time. Intendancy? Hello, your grace. Perhaps you wish to hear some gossip? Sure. Investigate. Let's investigate our news guy. Very well, your grace. We will start investigating at once. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's spy on our knights. Sure. So I guess that's for the future. So technically we have a bunch of quests, right? Can I see my quests? Probably if I just go to the thingy. Right click doesn't allow me to go back. That's weird. Escape does. That's very weird actually. I guess we want to level you up. So your strength is clearly agility and luck. Who else do we have? We have you, clearly charisma. We don't really have anyone in magic right now. Also, so far, it seems like I would love to have, like, if I hover over this and would tell me, hey, agility is very important for to, again, weirdly enough, with some of these things, I would love to have a little bit more personality. That if I have over here, it tells me what the agility is for, which quests, and also not just, straight up for the quest, but also makes... there could be a cool text to really nail it down, if this makes any sense for you guys. But I guess we want to go with you full on agility then, right? With you... Oh, well, you haven't leveled up, so it doesn't matter. Clearly, this is our charisma guy. He's very arrogant. He's a noble soul, though. That's good to know. Score motivation based on the impact on nobility satisfaction. But she likes diplomacy, right? Or was it him? Yeah, she likes diplomacy, so maybe we should have tried to go more charisma with her. Interesting. Hunt, duel. He has to be our combat guy, right? Recovery. Because some of this is actually interesting. He has lots of charisma, but he's very arrogant, which is probably debuff for charisma-related things, right? And he hates relic recovery. Interesting. So maybe you want to give Angelica actually more charisma down the road. Well, let's go to the forge, I suppose. Buy some... Oh, no, we don't want to repair. We want to buy. To strength, agility, wit. I think the bow... Sure, I'll buy a bow actually for Angelica. To make it a little bit more rounded in that regard. How do I equip this? Seriously. Oh, wait, maybe inventory? There we go. Oh, I forgot that we have Paul. Love you, Paul. Equipment? Cool. Why? Sure, I can look at my equipment, but why can't I not, in the equipment menu, why am I not allowed to equip anything? I feel like this left thing is entirely to, here you select the knight and see his stats, and then you just drag and drop or something, no? Super weird. But this opens the question, how the hell do I equip my guys then? Also, I feel if I click knights, it should be knights and not switch. But sure, not that big of a deal. Also, this lock is in front of this UI element, which kind of gives me the impression it belongs to that, which it doesn't. Okay, so inventory is essentially just a little glossary, completely useless for equipping our knights, and I have no idea how to actually equip them. None of those buttons. I have a dedicated knight button, but I can't... Now I'm just clicking through everything, I know, but... Also, the dedicated knight button does not allow me to equip stuff. How the hell do I equip stuff? Maybe per mission? Let's go round table, I don't know. Yeah, here. Why is it only here? Major quest is Face the Horde. Where does this come? A terrifying horde of wild animals, led by a mysterious beast, that's that, is spreading terror throughout the woods and fields of Groveshire. Send a knight to hunt this pack before it causes any more damage. Also, we were told that technically we can form parties for quests, right? But apparently not now. And we have 3 other quests. The Oracular Cheese. Do these duration things actually matter? Maybe it's more symbols later. And it's always a turn or so. The Hermit claims that a wheel of cheese is whispering the future. He frightens the locals and refuses to share it with anyone unless they resonate with the crust. Time to negotiate. So Wit in magic, which we don't really have at all. And okay, that's just what we know. The others are question marks, so charisma could still work. Interesting. The Knight of the Fountain. A knight has taken over the Rosin Fountain. The villagers are dried up and need your help. Send someone to challenge him to a duel. Well, that's good. The Killer Rabbit. A mad rabbit has been eating the entrails of the region's inhabitants for several years. Hunt it down. Oh, lots of agility required here. That's why we have you, though, right? So you clearly get the bow. We don't really need charisma, so do I give you the donkey paw as well? Oh, duration 2, by the way, so definitely a harder quest. This is the main quest. Do I need to do it right now, I wonder? I mean, I don't want to do the oracle thing, because I think we don't really have the necessary things. Knight of the Fountain. This is duel, so clearly this is this guy. What if I just give you even more strength? Sure, 8 strength, let's go. With your trusty donkey paw, do the duel. We have hunting, which is clearly Angelica with lots of agility. I'll try. You don't like hunt? What? To be fair, there's also negotiating, which she maybe could like. And face the horde. With our third knight. Are you strong enough? Do you like hunting? Can I look what you like? We don't know. It's not relic recovery, at least. He is a noble soul. He has okay strength, okay agility. He has at least 2 magic. Don't have more equipment for you. You know what? You have to prove yourself. Leaving your grace. Let's see what you can do, buddy. An armor can be repaired in the forge. Yeah, but she has 4 armor. Is that not enough? She got a bow. That's fine. It might cost me 20 money if I do this. Oh, okay, Angelica really liked hunting down the rabbit, apparently. But Gilberto liked the duel. That's good to know. Thing is, Angelica is just very good at hunting a rabbit, according to her stats. Let's see what my knights have accomplished. Wasn't rabbit duration? I don't know. No, close. But you did it anyway. Good job, buddy. Ooh, 3 armor. Well, it was a harder thing, probably. While trekking... This is what I want. While trekking the horde, a destination seems to have emerged as the Beast's Refuge near the Black Forest of Belthorn. Okay, a little bit of extra stuff. I want a personalized thing for everything. Follow-up audience for money. Doesn't sound like much at all. But why does it always tell me in the first thing, which I can't look up anymore? Which is also weird, like when this bar shows up. Why can I only look at that once? Well, it also tells me plus money, plus XP. It's not here anymore. So how does this factor into the final reward? This is unclear to me. Anyway, let's go. Yeah, he should nail this, right? What, just a success? Come on. There, plus 25 money, 38. Oh, we got a new horse, Anbar. A noble steed that not only runs fast, but also carries a breeze of style beneath its hooves. Nice. Now imagine we had like a little bit of extra stuff like, oh, Sir Gilberto valiantly challenged the opponent to a duel and he won in a very fair fight because it wasn't a critical successor. So, but just a little bit. That would have been cool, but he leveled up, so hey. In tendency, there's a new thing. Hear rumor. Ah, your grace. Do have a cup of tea. A little bird has shared the most interesting anecdote with me. New feature, Fear of the Dark. For Gwendon, interesting. Investigate? Sure, Gilberto, why not? So if I now look at my knights, which are here. It's not being shown In the oh, that's preferences. This is Fear of the Dark. Yeah. Interesting. Like, by the way, these portraits here with like Angelica and this. This is so cool. Also tells you a lot about their personality. She disliked the hunting, but still, let's hope she can nail it. Only 4 HP is not a lot according to the other two. He took 3 damage on that quest. Wow. So what do? We can't really unlock. We have 178 money, so I guess we go audiences. And then maybe buy new equipment. Dragon Knight, what? Look at that cool guy. I, the Dragon Knight, dost extend my salutations unto thee. Is there any soul amidst this gathering endowed with the power to parley with me? You are in the presence of the Sovereign. Am I? Thou art but mere child in these realms. How mightest thou lay claim to this exalted throne, and not I? I, who hath been crowned by the ancient vintage limited edition true king himself, hath traversed the domain of Britannia decade by decade, and levelled cities in my wake. So doth I challenge thee, stranger. Prove unto me that thou art the sovereign this dominion doth require, that thou canst gather valiant knights, lead thy folk to peace and prosperity, and stand resolute against the Angular Empire. Some information piqued your interest. Shouldst thou falter, or refuse my challenge, I shall take thy life with my own hand. I shall muster my most noble allies against you. I shall use the mystic forces to defeat you, which I don't have. I shall inspire the people and rally them to me. We have 8 people. I think I go with that. You accept without hesitation, stranger. These realms doth merit a sovereign of great might. So we need 300 money, 14 people, 8 merchants, and 8 cycles. Allied counties 0-1. Nice. So we have our first boss battle, so to speak. 4 cycles until Rune. Oh no, that's the end. Okay, 4 cycles. Until we meet anon, thou hadst best be prepared. I heard legends about this Dragon Knight, but I thought him long dead. Let us prepare for battle. I've prepared a log of where our efforts may be best placed in order to ensure a victory. I shall leave it to your grace's most astute judgment on what decision should be most effective. Well, we have a goal, so we don't want to buy that much equipment anymore, because we need the money. What a surprise, dear neighbor. We have learned that your knight has overcome the dreadful pack of the Groveshire beast. May our dogs rest in peace. Just imagine, we actually had a finishing text flavoring that out, how our knight did defeat the pack. Frankly, I've never heard of that. I just got a check mark. I would have loved to hear about that, especially considering that there's apparently a follow-up thing to that with a layer, right? There's a huge disconnection for me between that, and I would have loved to hear about that as well. That's all I'm trying to say here. Deprived of its minions, it now seems to cause a far less damage. But the beast still roams, the beast still roaming! Indeed, dear attendants. However, intervening with the pack enabled us to gather information about the beast. The bodies of our domesticated animals show traces of magical influence that may have been the cause of their compliance with the beast. The animals seem to converge towards the black forest of Belthorn, which considerably narrows our search. But we already looked at what news this is to us. Such a place to discover the beast's lair. Such a bucolic setting. Lush greenery, a sparkling river, and a few merchant farms nestled among the rocks. We must discern the form of this creature before moving forward. Since this finding was yours to make, we believe the next steps should belong to you too. You do the work, all on your own. Screw you guys. I don't bother that. You're on your own now. I would be delighted to continue our assistance. Let's be nice for now. You're still free to decide how you would like to continue being of service to us, dear neighbor. So 557, so we can't go with this because we don't have enough scholarship. So we can't, we'll examine the magical traces left by the beast? No. We can just explore. 40 money in a new relic, and this is 40 money, I guess. Yeah, this is the highest difficulty, 1 to 2, or if we don't have any of the other options. core. So we could go investigate the farms in the Block Forest, or we could search along the river in the Block Forest. This gives us a new relic, so probably this. The quest says the terrible beast that ravages the lands of Groveshire is said to lurk in the woods of Balthorn. Send a knight to search for clues along the river that borders the forest. And here it's... The terrible beast that ravages the lands of Groveshire is said to be hiding in the woods of Balthorn. Send a knight to search for clues in the farms on the edge of the forest, to question the groups of people who work there. So probably also a little bit more, yeah, charisma required, but I want the relics, so we're gonna go over the river. Nothing too complicated for your wonderful knights. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Until next time. What an arrogant bunch, but hey, let's hope we get something from that. Kudnar Nomad. Your Grace. We beg for your mercy. We are a humble community of wanderers, no harm meant. There's a space missing here. We look for shelter for just a few days. A bitter cold is closing in, and our little ones are already shivering. We cannot sleep in the woods, not like this. With all due respect, opening the tower's door to these people, that would be a tremendous act of trust. They are strangers with none to vouch for their integrity. What do you wish to do, Your Grace? I mean, we need that people love us. You're welcome to stay here for as long as you need to, and please stop shaking. Nope, let the force be your host. Well, hopefully more people trust. Thank you, Your Grace. Sorry, the children will never forget this. Well, Gwendolyn. So here you are, the famous sovereign, charming. She looks at you with an air of superiority. I'm Gwendolyn, Baroness of Wildergent, what am I saying? The greatest locality of Villador, a pearl obscured by the lands, but one that is absolutely vital to your reign. I shall be conveying to you the many complaints from the common people of this land. Most importantly, your knight, dear aunt. Yes, Gwendu, my darling little Gwendu. So happy I am to hear that you have recognized his brilliance. Who the hell is Gwendu? It's Gwendon, right? Okay. How do I get back? There, escape. But where is this little duckling? Anything else? If not, please feel free to see yourself out. Do you have a request you wish to grace us with today? Let's go with that. No, not really. I just came to see how he was doing. If your knights do find themselves listless at your little round table, then they could always come weed my garden. It is in a similarly pitiful state. They do enjoy a little bit of landscaping. Sounds like a Villador problem. The charming emissary of Villador needs help maintaining her charming little garden. Send a knight who isn't afraid to get his hands dirty. Sure. I mean, we could send the sun in, right? Let's accept for now. Gwendolyn lets out a little laugh. You sense that you may be allowing yourself to be led around like a docile steed. Thank you, my dear. That's what I feel like, but I mean, we might as well send her son to do the gardening. I don't know. Let's see. Hi. A bottle was spun, and the neck indicated who was to appear before you today. I'm not really comfortable with making the request, but the bottle has decided. One of my colleagues asked me to ask you for permissions to carry out experiments based on mixing the essence of two creatures together to form a third. We call it chimerization. To be honest, it's a bit of a gray area in our practices. The procedure is generally considered prohibited for a variety of reasons. Maybe because some shady guy once tried to do it to his kid and his dog. Ooh, Full Metal Alchemist reference! Double thumbs up there. Still one of the saddest things I've ever witnessed in any anime. This sounds extremely interesting. I'll watch for this, provided the results are shared. It's out of question that's abuse regardless of the subjects used. I need money. And let's hope it's not a kid and a dog this time. So I'll accept, I'll agree with this. Do your experiments. 50 money, hey. Dots. I'll pass the message on. Space is missing again. Even the Sovereign is this crazy. Okay, and tendency. Cool. You give me an exclamation mark. exclamation mark, sorry. And then I'm not allowed to do anything here. Why? Weird. Gallery. Talk to my love. Oh, my sovereign. I sense the formidable dragon knight looming within these walls. Well, are you beautiful eyes everywhere? Of course, my dear sovereign. Although it is difficult to pull my gaze away from your excellent... We're gonna have children with the tower, guys. As the protector of this tower, I can feel every ripple of energy that passes through these walls. And the dragon knight is already familiar to me. He once sat at the round table during the reign of Ermin the Wise. Tell me about his reign. Ermin? I remember. A remarkable sovereign who unified a realm of once plagued by bitter divides. The shadow of his achievements cast was certain to fill his successor with a dread. Who could ever hope to equal him? Perhaps the Dragon Knight feels a certain longing for that era. But I have no doubt that you will succeed in proving your worth to him, my dear sovereign. Can we unlock something? Not the witch tower at the moment. So let's have a look at the knights first, because we can level up at least this guy, who is pretty much there just for strength. The question is, do we want to go all in into strength? We need a little bit of flexibility, right? Let's see what our current quests are. We only have 2 knights available for 3 quests. That's still the main quest, the river research, which requires agility and wits, which he's not. That would be a quest for for Angelica. He has a little bit of that, actually. But frankly, I kind of want to apply him to the gardening. I'll be honest with you guys. Yeah, you can do your mother. It has to be him. He has to do his mother's gardening. I think I just rather wait another day for the river research. Because you have only 1 agility. What about the other? The cheese. You have 0 wits and 0 magic. That is terrible. Time to negotiate. You have 1 charisma at least. I could give you N-bar to buff your charisma at least a little bit. Oh yeah, up to 4 at least. Maybe that helps. He doesn't feel like the type to have wits though. So do I want to give him wits? Just kind of hope. We don't know about the other 3. Let's hope they have some kind of influence. All of them are question marks. We know that luck is completely irrelevant here. How about the main quest again? He has 1 agility, 0 wits. We don't know about the rest. Wait, was he the one who liked relic hunts though? Is this qualified as a relic hunt? It's a relic discovery. So he might actually like this. As a duelist, I'm willing to give him more agility. Let's give it a try. Sure. Give you 1 agility. You have more charisma, which hopefully helps. We have 4 cycles, so maybe... No, I don't want to finish. Maybe let's go to the forge. Maybe actually buy something. You have enough armor for now. That helps him here. Strength, agility, and wit. Another bow. Magic 2, less strength. Silver sword. What else do we have? Agility, charisma, doesn't really help much. You know what? I think 75. Let's buy the silver sword. Let's go back to the round table. Where are you? River research. I'll give you that. So 2 magic at least. Which is, we need wits and agility. Why did I do that? Dang it. Well, maybe magic still works, right? Why did I... Nah, because I didn't really see much about agility and wits, right? Now we have 150 money. Maybe that was a mistake. Let's have another look at the forge. Do I have something agility and wits? Oh, and we can always just buy 1. Kindness 1, wise 2. We don't have that. The hunting bow. But Angelica has that. We could just wait a day. But I hope this counts as a relic hunt, which I don't know if it does. Come, let's give it a try. We don't want to repair armor because I need the money. And I don't think anyone really is in danger right now. Well, Angelica is probably in the highest danger, right? If that is a rabbit from, like, Monty Python, she's probably dead even. But hey, let's see what happens. Angelica? Yes? Yes? Come on, I want to have a critical success. Yes! Great success, at least. Still not a critical, only a -1. Beautiful. You did amazing. So 38 twice, or 3 times, and 35 and 70 money as well. 38, 17 is not 52, but we still get a bunch of money. Nobles, people. People is important, actually. Come on. Please? Please? Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, dang it. Okay, well, we gave it a try. Your knight found out nothing about beasts, perhaps in clearer weather, but we'll never know. All of Groveshire now mocks us. Well, I wanted that relic. Unexpected outcome. Yeah, because he was... Yeah, nice. The villager's emissary was so pleased to see her nephew pampering her petunias that she gave him more pocket money than he needed. Haha, nice. Oh, my son, 150 money. Nice. And the nobles love us. And he's just like, yeah, okay, sure. I'll do the garden, auntie. Next cycle. I like that unintended or unexpected outcome. Ah, your grace. Do I have a cup of tea? What do we learn? Gilberto is actually very clumsy. Takes an extra +2 damage if the quest is a failure. Well, that happened. Now let's investigate Angelica. But, I mean, we had to find out what failure does anyway, right? At some point. So, the question is, do I still have that quest? No, it's completely gone. That's bad. Maybe we get a new try. For now, audiences. Ursula. Ooh, you look cool. If it's a staring contest, I'm winning. Quite a tower you have here, your grace. Bit dusty, reeks of magic, but I quite like the mood here. Name is Ursula, by the way. I've been roaming these lands for a couple of years, and to tell the truth, I am bored to death. Do you have a bunch of exotic and unusual quests you could send me out on? Absolutely, welcome aboard. Sounds like fun. Going to stay here for a while then. The courier. Your grace, so someone left these letters on top of the pigeon coop. One of them has feathers stuck to it. Pretty sure that's not standard. Anyway, Neb Clark. The courier is kind of cool. Grellin. Good morning, your grace. My name is Grellin. Ah. And I will be responsible for representing the interests of the inhabitants of Rosen in your lands, if that suits you. Perfectly. Rosen was the capital of Brish until the resurrection of this tower. But it is still a major tourist destination today. Dots. 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 You guys know each other? Yes, we are. Shall we say distantly related? He is indeed my lovely young son. Anyway, if we could change the subject, I came to bring you our first request. Space is missing again. A manuscript of ecclesiastical origin appears to have been stolen. Since then, groups of occultists and nobles have been at each other's throats, each seeking to pin the blame on the other. We need someone to sort this out. We had called upon the clairvoyance of the great witch Belladonna, but she's said to have gone off to do some therapeutic research in the east of Brish. I will investigate the nobles. I will investigate the occultists. I go with occultists cause money. And we have just someone who can deal with magic. Oh, we have another magic quest though. Let's go nobles. Sure. We still need to get the merchants up, by the way. Thank you, your grace. Gwendon. Oh, he was not happy. Oh, so that's it? Our shining principles? Let the living filth into our sacred walls? The Kutna nomads you've so magnanimously allowed to loiter here? They're loud, they stink, and I'm fairly certain the grubby little brats stole food from the kitchens. What's next? Will you grant them knighthood and all our kindness? Dude, chill. Calm down. They're leaving today, and I'll make them pay for the inconvenience. For more money? Silence. I'm your sovereign, and you will show me respect. I actually do this. Dude, chill down, man. Oh, he's unhappy with that. I owe no respect for a sovereign who opens their arms to swindlers and hired blades. Ah, asshole. Well, Academy. Hi. We played dice. I lost. So here I am. A very precarious scroll has been lost. You know, the usual end of the world, bringing back demons kind of scroll. One of our test subjects flew away with it. A harpy, to be precise. It seems that she left the city and took refuge in a nearby cave. Do you have a slave, a knight, available for this kind of tedious task? It's important, you know, the end of the world and so. Sure, I like peace, so I should burn the scroll once it's found. We'll find it, but it says securely locked away from any further use. I don't want to hear about this again. We want to make friends with the people. So we're gonna burn it. Thoughts. I know you think that's the right thing to do, but please don't. So if I look at my knights, can I tell me? Okay, yeah, I can. Or can I tell me? I cannot tell how much they like me. Yeah, Quendon, not that happy. He might leave. Well, we got some pocket money, thanks to him at least. Gilberto, you took quite some damage there. Mebroom? Okay. The witch. Ooh. Rosen's emissary mentioned a witch named Belladonna, said to reside east of Bridge. Her skills could prove valuable. Perhaps we should consider inviting her? Send invitation for 10 money. Sure. She's gonna visit next turn. That's cool. And that's all we can do here. We still need 4 plus 4 people. And plus 2 merchants somehow. It's gonna be tight. Did anyone level up? Quick check. Yeah, actually he did. Okay, we're gonna have a look at in a moment what we can do with him. We have a bunch of quests. Ooh, 2 people for the Squash Festival. We don't get a new chance to do anything with that beast, right? Oh no. Thief Harpy? Could be Hunt. Could be pretty good for him. He needs more stuff. But I think that's what he needs to do. And we want more people. And that's a hunt, right? Which actually is what our other guy liked more, Gilberto. But he's not that beautiful. He doesn't have that much magic. Can I... How do I unequip? Ah, just like this. Yeah, let's go with the base stats for now. What other quests do we have? That's still the cheese. Which probably is for her. Lots of wit, lots of magic. Let's have a quick look. The stolen snake. Thief Harpy also wit and magic and strength. Maybe she's actually better with this cosmetical scroll. Difficulty is actually just 0 to 1. The Rocular Cheese. Interesting that this says time to negotiate, so someone with charisma could be good here as well, actually. So, Squash Festival, 2 people. Duration 1. Yeah, wait. I actually need to look at the rewards right now. This is good for merchants, we need that. We have money. So we could buy stuff as well. We need merchants and we really need people. Squash Festival for plus 1 people, but costs 2 nights. So the Grass Gargle Hunt, not that interesting right now. The Stone Snake is interesting, but this is up to difficulty 4. A guild of artisans reports the theft of their masterpiece, a massive cast iron serpent, or worm, encrusted with the gemstones. They suspect a sea creature may have taken it. Plus 1 merchants, 20 money. Takes 2 turns. We have never gained a consumable so far. This is scholars, ask the nobles, not that important right now. And the thief harpy. +1 people. Lots of strength, actually. So, probably you, because this might be a hunt, but I think I want to give you armor then. Meaning, we go to the forge. Repair N armor. For you. Okay, 24 completely full, but I guess every time we heal someone, the price just goes up. I wonder what happens if they reach 0. They're probably out for a while. Or maybe they die completely. So 393 money. The question is there anything cool we can buy? Claymore for 2 strength. Costs 105. I think in 3 cycles we still are able to make some money, right? So I'll buy the Claymore. Round table. Thief Harvey. It has to be... He's also he's actually good and well-rounded, right? You only have the strength, unfortunately. You have these 2 stats so good. I could just give you the Claymore or something like that and buff your strength. I think I like that too. Oh, this is hard. Squash Festival requires strength and stamina. Stone Snake. Strength and wit. 2 turns is a long time. So I actually want to do this first if possible, right? And this might be considered a hunt. And I just clicked something on my headphone. So let's hope I didn't do anything bad. How do we go with this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quests. What are the quests I don't want to do? I don't think I want to do Ask the Nobles. Technically, I can only go 3 if I do the Squash Festival, right? We could 1, 2, 3, 4. This takes only a single turn, so I don't need to do it right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we go with this. Difficulty, lots of charisma, so I think you need to be here, my friend. 3 wit, 5 strength, 7 charisma. Sounds pretty good, actually. Charisma is more important, so maybe... What if I just give you Ember? Buff your charisma by 1. Okay, let's do this. You go with the Gargoyle Hunt, my friend. Did I level up everyone? I did. No. What? There, you. Come on. More charisma for you. So 9 charisma total. I think you will do this, right? Good job, buddy. So Thief Harpy. He likes hunts. And technically, if this scroll is considered a relic, which we don't know if it is, relic recovery sounds so vague. That might be a bonus for him, though. Okay, I'll give you definitely the Claymore, so extra strength. And do we need charisma for this? Not necessarily. So I give you the donkey too for 1 extra strength. There we go, 10 strength. I trust you, my friend. So we have 2 people left. Stone Snake, Ask the Nobles, the cheese. Difficulty up to 4. Maybe we play it safe after all, so I'll send you to do this cheese thing. I don't need... wit could help. So if I give you the bow, just thinking about, then Ask the Nobles would be for her. She likes diplomacy, so even though her wit and charisma is not that good, it could help. It's a difficulty 1 quest. But maybe I give you the bow anyway, just for this extra wit. 2 charisma, 2 wit doesn't sound that good. The other would be this Stone Snake. But it's difficult to force. I think that's a little bit too much. So you, without anything... More magic on this quest. Actually helps, right? So you get this. There we go. Eyes on you here. And you just go and ask the nobles. And I hope you like it, because at least... we have diplomacy. I don't know. That's the core of the game, right? Oh, she didn't like it. He liked it. She liked it. He likes it. Okay, fair enough. 3 out of 4 people like the quest they received. After all, that's all about managing, right? We will never get, or only seldom get the most, you know, perfect situation. So we have to manage. Well, she didn't like it, but she had a great success here. And that made her happy. Nice. Ooh, the murmuring cheese. 2 wit, -2 luck. Ooh, a mild cheese that seems to whisper prophecies into the ear of those who taste it. Accompanied by sometimes risky life advice. Good job. Gwendon. Nice. Great success. Your ears. Good job, buddy. He liked it. 1 armor, but great success. I'll take it. And we gain the gargle soup. Grest's specialty. When eaten cold, it promises to sharpen the mind in exchange for some digestive discomfort. So -2 strength, but +1 agility and wit. Nice. Sending a knight would be quite the diplomatic gesture with a hunt for gargle. Fair enough. Angelica? Yeah. Ask the nobles. It was... I tried. Maybe sometimes I don't want to send a knight in. I don't know. I was hoping it was a level 1 quest that she would still rule, but no. We never had a critical success so far, right? I guess just if we... What? He liked the quest! Gilberto, no! Oh no. That's bad. I wanted that scroll. 2 failures is actually very bad. I might not reach the requirements. Uh-oh. So about Angelica, fortunate. Chance of a score bonus if it grants a better outcome. Okay. Let's investigate her Ursula now. Oh boy, well, let's talk to him. Stop bothering me, peasants. You're wasting my time. Now let us have dances and feasts and... Isn't my throne, so Gwendon? That's weird wording. I don't understand this. Is he sitting on the throne? This doesn't... I don't understand. Dots? Oh, it's you, Your Grace. This isn't what you think. I was just wondering what the view was like here. So apparently he was sitting in the throne, but the game really didn't try to tell us that he was sitting on the throne. Turns out it's not that great, if you ask me. You dare to sit on my throne? Would you like to suggest any improvements, Sir Gwendon? I was wondering when you would finally think to ask for my opinion. I have plenty to suggest. Firstly, this hall is terribly dull. You should have jesters, musicians, jugglers, and poets at your court. Otherwise, how can you expect anyone to take you seriously? Back when Villido was at the height of its prosperity, we would frequently host banquets and valiant tournaments day in and day out. Here, there's nothing. I am bored. Well, tournaments. I shall think on it. I should hope so. Gwendon, new feature discovered. Competition. Oh, fair enough. I have a lot of other ideas if you need my advice again. Let's talk to Ursula. Oh, hey, hello, Your Grace. I was just thinking about you. Oh, me too. Wasn't serious. That's... Actually, was remembering a little bit about my county and its little culinary eccentricities. Learning on a table, she's crushing a strange mixture with a mortar, also leaning. I can't read anymore, I'm so sorry. Right next to a half-filled glass of orange liquid. What on earth is that? That looks delicious. Well said. A real treat. The fire trick from Brimwood. A little gem of mixology. Cardamom, rum, and syrupy spider porridge. In that order. Otherwise you will ruin it. Saw quite a few of these little creatures crawling on the walls of your tower. So I took the liberty. It made my mouth water. She crushes the carcasses of the poor animals with a disturbing level of enthusiasm. Oh, God. There are plenty in Brimwood too. It made me feel a bit nostalgic. so I decided to catch them and give them a new home in my throat. Warms me up and gives me courage. She lets out a laugh. So you're from Brimwood? Not exactly. I wasn't born there, but I had some wonderful years living there. I've been wandering around for a while now. Why? You sure do ask a lot of questions. Let's just say I've always liked dragging my carcass around. And after rotting in the same spot for a while, you've got to do something so you don't die of boredom, right? Her eyes sparkle slightly, as if she's caught up in her memories. You were wondering too before this, weren't you? Bet you can understand. Dragging your carcass, looking for something, or running away? Yeah, I can relate. She smiles mischievously as she pours her mixture into 2 glasses. You're going to do me the favor of tasting it, aren't you? No, thank you. Why not? This is unworthy of a sovereign and of knight in my service as well. Yeah, why not? Let's go, comrade. You clink glasses, then raise yours to your lips. Bitter and strong, the liquid sets your throat ablaze and twists your gut. You flail then, choke and finally spit it out in a panic. Not cool. Not bad, eh? I admit it's hard when you're not used to it, but I guess you'll die less ignorant. You should come to Brimwood one of these days. You'll give my comrades a laugh. She's cool. Well, I kinda screwed up a lot of quests already, right? It's gonna be hard with the Dragon Knight. Roland. Oh, your grace, pirates. Pirates? Attacking Grest? Aye. They're not giving us trouble before it seems that our charming little village was just along their scenic route. We're holding out, but we can't keep this up alone. My best knights are yours. Oh, that quest had a deadline. Thanks, your grace. Well, hang tight till your knights get there. Our knights should make haste, your grace, or I fear we shall suffer a similar insult to the Milkford tragedy. Daisy. My respects, very illustrious sovereign. I'm here, and, I've brought my goat, Majestina. The beast, planted firmly behind your visitor, sizes you up as if calculating the best way to humiliate you in public. So, basically, if there's any, hullabaloo in Milkford, we'll be the ones to come see you. Dot. You notice Majestina solemnly beginning to nibble at the hem of Daisy's dress. Of course, anything else? Right. So, I also wanted to let you know that a barn collapsed in Milkford. Some animals got squashed. I'll spare you the juicy details. But a little bit of coin for rebuilding wouldn't go amiss. I can't afford any coin. Sorry for less. Take this money. 30. Yeah, for people. Easy. 1 people! Nice! Much obliged. Majestina is thrilled to hear this too. Majestina's eyes remain fixed to yours. Her pupils, like tiny black knives, stare at you murderously. Deep inside, you feel her unspoken message. I'll be back. Majestina's so cool. Gideon! Greetings, Your Majesty. My name is Gideon. And beyond that, the mist thickens. My origins are a mystery, even to me. You look like Griffin, dude! My past is a haze of shadows, cryptic dreams, and the lingering scent of lavender. A burden, truly, to be so intriguing, yet so uninformed. It is utterly intolerable not to know more about you. I'm beside myself. What do you want? I'm beside myself. Tell me more. Ah, yes. I know that my mystery can be adorned with a fragrance that can be quite intoxicating. Who knows? Perhaps we will discover more together. I've heard tales of noble deeds of knights with shiny names and even shiny armor here. I seek purpose and possibly dramatic lighting. Both seem plentiful around here. Very well. Welcome aboard. That was unexpectedly easy. I had a whole monologue ready. Well, we have a griffin in the team. What could possibly go wrong with that? Which belladonna? There she is! Can you explain to me why you summoned me here, the great and powerful witch Belladonna, and forced me to postpone my sweet holiday, Your Grace? It seems that your curiosity was what postponed your holiday. I heard that you are the best in the kingdom. Well, I did hear that, so yeah, apparently you're the best. Of course I am. Do you think I spent 20 years inhaling fog fumes for fun? Frog fumes. I can create potions that will make your knights better at everything. Make the quiet ones stir up the crowds. The weak ones lift mountains. The heavily armored, the swiftest. Needless to say, if you pay me well enough. Any discounts? I'll think about it if you do me a favor when I ask. But first, find me a nice place in this dusty tower. Try not to keep me waiting, Your Grace. That's for the Witch Tower. Gwendolyn? Have you heard of your wishing well, of our wishing well, Your Grace? While some have deluded themselves into thinking the well's magic to be real, I can assure you it's nothing of the sorts. A crowd, no, a rabble of commoners are now flooding the beautiful streets of Villador to see their wishes come true. Our wonderful village has become a circus. My knights will handle the crowds. Why not make the most of the situation? I would want to stop by also to make a wish. For more money, more scholar, less people. No, we need people. We could also go double scholar and one less people. No, I'll send some scholars to investigate the truth of the well. No, we need the people. My knights will handle the crowds, yeah. I appreciate the assistance, Your Grace. Gallery. Unlock the Witch Tower. Doesn't cost money, luckily. The tower has now been granted a new room. Anything else, Your Grace? Well, children with you. Witch Tower. Hello, Your Grace. The tower is acceptable. What? Don't talk like that about my girlfriend. Feel free to consult my services. So for her, we can... That's our storage of consumables, I suppose. And buy stuff. Ooh, wit potion. Magic potion. Charisma potion. Ooh, I want all of those. How are our knights life-wise right now, though? 2. We need to repair. 2 as well. Oh, 50. Sure. The rest is fine. I kind of still want to stay above 300. Well, it depends. We still probably get opportunities to make money, right? We have 1, 2, 4 knights. So 2 double quests and the stone snake is the thing that we want to do. Mystic Well. And we need to go with the Mystic Well because people and merchants and money. The pirate's threat is also just people and money, and of course very important right now. So it's gotta be Mystic Well, pirate's threat, and stone snake. So we need definitely strength, charisma, magic as well, and here lots of strength as well, and a little bit of wit and agility. I think we got the team for that. But of course I want to upgrade our team as well. So... Strength. Oh, I can buy multiple ones. Interesting. 2 strength potions. Let's see. I'm gonna make a plan now how to adjust our people. Mystic Well is easy because it has to be the sun, of course. You have the Charisma horse. Charisma is important, as is magic. So it probably has to be him and her, right? Stone Snake, strength and wit. She's pretty good with wit as well. Pirate's threat has to be probably him. Yeah, and Angelica. Meaning... What are you good at? Agility and charisma as well, actually. Interesting. You're very well-rounded, Griffith. But I think I want to send you towards the Stone Snake. You have good wit. So I want to give you strength in that case. But I could also give you a weapon with that. Or the potions. You are so well-rounded. Oh man, are you gonna betray me, Griffith? Diplomacy, duo. A young knight in search of meaning. Sturgidian distinguishes himself through a theatrical elegance and an innate sense of showmanship. He seems destined to shine in the spotlight. Well, you're gonna do the A quest alone, so... How do I give you potions? On this question, I have no idea. Round table? Use equipment, but how do I use consumables? Not here. Not with equipment. If I go to knights. Huh? Do I need to be in this menu? Maybe from inventory? The question is this permanent or is it just for one thing? Is it considered equipment? Maybe here. So like this. Wit, less luck. I guess the strength potion. We're gonna find out, right? If it's permanent or just for this one thing. Might legitimately be just this one thing. I guess I want to give you the claymore as well, just to make sure. It's difficulty 4 after all. I cannot buy... No, in the forge we can't buy a horse, of course. Do I give you this as well? 6-6. I really want to make sure you get this. 6-6, yeah, okay. You're ready. Mystic Well. Let's see. A little bit of magic, not bad. So, meaning you have the silver sword, right? Yes. I guess this is fine. Where's my other knight? There. You have the charisma horse. What is the other quest? The pirates. For that we need strength, agility, wit. So, meaning for the Mystic Well, this is totally fine. Do I have anything else for you? 2 more cycles. We don't know how much I still need to pay, right? I mean, with you, that should be the right decision nevertheless. It's also only difficulty 2, so I'll assign you. I'll assign you with so much magic. I think we are completely fine. And pirate threat is Angelica. You have the bow, which is good. I guess I'll give you... This gives you 2 wit. Which is better than luck right now, right? Let's do this. We don't have a horse ready. Well, we kind of do. Where's the donkey? Ah, she. Is that Morgan? Oh no, he has the donkey. Okay, fair enough. So this has to be enough for strength. For wit, 10 agility though. And we have you have 7 strength. No equipment. I'll give you a strength potion. 8 strength. There we go. Go team. She did not like that. But everyone else at least is neutral apparently. Three ingressed. Let's see how it went. Stone Snake. Oh, come on, you have good stats, buddy. Success. 2 life, but hey, you did it. 20 money, the merchants, and we gained some cheese. Minus 3 charisma, but 3 wit. Nice. Pirate's threat. Come on, team. Come on, you guys had great stats. Okay, that's just her and then together. Got it. I'm super sad that I don't get that much. Oh god, that's lots of health. I mean, you guys were fighting, right? I'm gonna have great successes. Why it's so hard for me to get that? Dang it. Do I not know my subjects good enough? I mean, you guys should nail this. It's your hometown. No unexpected results. Ah, charisma, magic. Come on, great. No! I would have totally expected you guys to have great success. Success nonetheless, and we get some food supplies, nice. Shoot, you leveled up. Tendency, rumor, please. Magic ritual is what Ursula actually dislikes, apparently. Interesting. Let's go Griffith. Audiences for now. How are we doing stat-wise, by the way? We have enough merchants, that's good. We have enough people. Technically, we have enough for the Dragon Knight. Wooded Peasant. Greetings, dear Sovereign. The very voice of the man before you is the only thing that still betrays his identity. I'm coming to you with a particular problem. It has been gnawing at me for days. I can't find sleep anymore. How should I put this? Please keep your distance from this, Grace. The problem is that there's an impostor on our throne. You! You were saying? The preventive blessing against royal assassination, Your Grace, and it has just saved you from a most violent death. Indeed, it is highly effective. Few are aware of its existence. This won't stop me from... Who sent you? Go to hell! I'm not sure we will get anything out of him. You, the pretender. Wisdom. Your sentence will be reduced if you cooperate. Where do I see my wisdom? Take him to the cells? I mean, let's go with that. You guards, escort the young man to the cells for a sentence that is anything but reduced. I suppose we should thank him for that thrilling spectacle. I guess it's connected to this, right? Audacity. We have 1 wisdom, actually. Plus 9 nobles, I suppose. Rest is still at 0. Well, I suppose we should thank him for that thrilling spectacle. Let us resume today's audiences, Your Grace. I guess that's just, daily business trying to... Or not trying to be, but, people trying to assassinate us. Hey, it's our friend. Your Grace, some missive have been delivered to you. They were carried here by a chicken and are carefully wrapped in what appears to be noble public latrine sheets. Well, snack time now. A worker. Some of our workers came back as pale as sheet. They were working at the foundry and one of the cauldrons broke and spilled over. Fortunately, nobody was too close, but it makes, I think. Oh, can't negotiate because we don't have 9 at scholars, so we'll try to be more careful. 9 minus 1 people! Well, nothing I can do. Well, we're already doing that. If someone dies, I hope you'll at least come and cry over the graves. Oh no. Daisy. A strange odor has suddenly started from one of our fermenting cellars. Before you ask, yes, everything inside is squeaky clean. No corpses. No rats. No strange creatures other than little microorganisms doing their jobs. Any idea where the smell might be coming from? I can ask the scholars to help you. Gives us more trade, more scholar. Destroy the center and quarantine everyone to make the nobles happy, but the merchants unhappy. Or we could go with this. Perhaps the Druid of the Forest can provide us with some guidance. Gives us +1 people, -1 merchant. That would still bring us in range for the requirements. So of course we have to do this. Heard of him. Not sure if he will find a solution that would save the cheese. But maybe we'll know the source. We have 450 money, guys. Nice. Gallery. Oh, my dear Sovereign. Thank goodness you were unharmed. I was horrified to learn of the attempt on your life, having been alerted the very moment the tower's defense systems were activated. This man whom you have rightfully cast into the tower's cells. Should I curse his knights, my Sovereign? Yes, please see to it. No need to punish this poor man further. Flirt, you are only allowed to haunt my knights. Of course. It is duly noted, my dear Sovereign. I must admit, I'm surprised to see that this ancient magic has lost none of its splendor. The protective blessing has survived the ravages of time. Alas, I fear it is but a fragile shield. Should an army ever lie siege to this tower to strike at you, this magical rampart would prove a meager defense indeed. Let us hope you never have to face such a dire fate, my dear Sovereign. I mean, we're about to face the wrath of the Dragon Knight, so I have a feeling he won't really be stopped by that. At least not much. Talk. Your Grace. I won't deny my concern regarding recent events. An assassination attempt so early in your reign, it is utterly beyond reason. Finding out more about this man's motivations or origins would probably have eased my concerns, but alas, he remains perfectly silent in his cell. I suppose I should be less surprised. This sort of thing happens in every reign. This one felt a bit personal, though. Well, nothing but a tool of dark powers in people's eyes. I actually want to ask the first, because we have a demon in our head. I'm afraid that any soul that sits upon a throne inevitably invites the wrath of those who reject the authority of another. But let us be optimistic. I'm convinced that with time you will prove yourself worthy of your reign and dispel any misplaced grudges against you. Or at a minimum, your enemies will at least see an advantage in leaving you alive. Well, let's have a quick look at the map. I don't think there's anything we can do, but might as well check. No, no requests. Speaking of, Griffith! Your Grace, I imagine you're not unaware that the water in the jars no taste of twilight rain. Even the air feels heavy with silence, thick, almost tangible, as if the stones themselves were holding their breath. Didn't understand a thing, my dude. What do you see in Twilight? Is this a threat? What do you see in Twilight? I see there the shadows of a weighty past, a legacy hanging in the air, thick as stubborn fog. Or perhaps simply limescale and delusions of grandeur. And yet, there's some melancholic in its aftertaste, a tepid sorrow. Of course we can flirt with him as well. Would you like to share this carif with me? So, guys, don't flirt with Griffith. It's not gonna go well. So do you want to clean the jug for you? Me too. Pragmatism. Why can't I read anymore? I mean, it's been like 1 hour 45 minutes. So I guess that's the answer. Skip that. But sorry, but he liked it. Still, that would be kind of you. Well, apparently we clean the jugs then. Are you going to keep your helmet on even when you're drinking? But of course, our armor is our pride and a joy, is it not? Our badge of honor. Aren't you yourself fond of your shiny armor, Sir Gwendon? Thoughts. I love it! Just look at the beautiful reflection of mine sparkling in that soft silver plate! I knew it! They're becoming friends, love it. Okay, we have a good amount of money. Have a quick look at our knights. We probably can level up Ursula, that's good to know. So, I should have paid... No, you still have 7 strength. So, consumables seem to be only mission specific, right? We have to keep that in mind. I really want to go with magic on you, of course. She's jaded, by the way. Not quite sure what that means for us, but... Sure, inventory. No, not inventory. I want to go to the forge. And buy stuff. Oh, probably maybe repair armor. She's down to 2. He's down to 1. We have to. 6, 5, 3 is okay. I'm scared of 2 though. We're gonna have a look at the quest first, and then maybe buy something and or help her. We have 2, 4, 5 knights. 1, 2, 3. So we can do all the quests. That's awesome. Song of the Dryads. Oh, requires lots of charisma and luck. Interesting. This requires wit. What's investigation? 2 times, so this won't be ready before the Dragon Knight appears. Oh, lots of wit and strength. The Barrel of Salted Cod. The Squash Festival is strength and charisma. I think just from... We probably need to him, and or him. What do you like again? Diplomacy and duels. What's the Squash Festival about? The People's Emissary requests royal protection for the proper conduct of the well-attended local event known as the Squash Festival. Sending knights would be a great sign of esteem for the people. I mean, we have to send him in, I guess. Dual hunt, maybe him as well. But it's this easy quest, so I guess stat-wise, we don't need to overcommit. We have the Woods Investigation, which just requires wit. We don't have many people with wit, unfortunately. We have these 2. So, 4 quests. Strength and wit. So it might also a little bit of luck. I think it has to be you. I like that you're so well-rounded, my friend. You have the same with the Silver Claymore. You have the Donkey, which reduces charisma, which is okay. We don't need charisma. We still need wit. So I think I'll give you the cheese for 3 extra wit. And you have the Claymore for the strength. I think that's good. I'll assign you. So that's done. For the woods, for this, we probably need to send you. This also requires lots. The Song of the Druids. Maybe I can't send everyone right now. I need a weapon with wits. Could also send in her, actually. No, why do I think your wits are so much better? They are not. You're just good in agility. Forge. Open shop. Do I have something for wit? Still the bow. Maybe iron shield. Sling gives at least 1 wit. 2 charisma swords also looks cool, actually. 150, quite expensive. Sling 45, sure. This costs 35, sure. So much wit. Wait. I've got that we have the witch tower. But we already gave the other one the cheese for the triple wit, right? We have a wit potion. Cheese is in use. Gargle soup. Soup for agility and wit. Might as well buy one. We're still over 300. Okay, Squash Festival. It has to be you. And we don't... Do we need... Song of the Druids actually also requires lots of stamina. Maybe. Actually, one of my charisma guys here, if we don't have the luck. It has to be 1, though. Luck and charisma. Oh, boy. You actually have the most in both. Well, 7 and 2. And a little bit of wit. And you like diplomacy, so negotiating with those could also be somewhat helpful. So what if I give you the charisma horse? Agility and wit. I could give you the wit potion. I'm too scared to buy the charisma sword, by the way, for 150. Because then we wouldn't be able to do the... You guys know what I mean? The Dragon Knight. Is this enough? We really need lots of luck in charisma. But she has the most luck. At least this is 1 extra wit, I suppose. So 10 stats across these. I'll give it a try. With negotiate, I feel sense of rhythm. I don't know. I feel like with negotiate, she's at least going to like it. So maybe unexpected outcome or so. Would have also worked with wit's investigation, by the way. But with you 6 wit, I feel like that's okay. We don't need magic, actually. Oh, didn't equip the sling with the other one, so might as well get this. Less strength. You know what? You can have the gargle soup as well for extra wit. So 8 wit sounds alright, right? Sure. And now we have the festival for the other 2. Do I have any cool equipment? You are at 6. You are at 7. Not really. Might as well still give you, I don't know, the iron shield. But I don't think I want to use it in consumable. You guys got this. Here you go. He disliked the tournament? Huh. Didn't expect that, honestly. Spread out, my knights. We also learned that locations can have like damage or so, but I never saw this here. Maybe for later, when wars also happen? I have no idea. Well, that's just the first one. Second one, there we go. Good job, team. Still expected more, but hey, you did it. Gained some food supplies, the people love us. Angelica, come on. No, no, really? Oh, wow. Oh, please. Oh, that was close. Oh, super close. 50 money, 1 people. Griffith. Come on, my man. 1 life, but you did it. And we gained a salted cod. There. Good job, team. Oh, yeah. We sent Ursula to a 2 cycle thing, right? Let's see the rumor. Ooh, Gideon is a swordmaster. I'm not surprised. Let's investigate Angelica again, sure. Okay, I guess. Let's talk to people. Let's expect the Dragon Knight. It seems like every step we take in the midst of this castle brings us a little closer to the unknown. A whisper from the past that refuses to be silenced. I didn't understand a single word, friend. There's no unknown. We go out, hit things with metal, and then boom, cold beer, sore arms, maybe a missing toe, end of the story. How many toes does he have? And yet, the greatest mysteries lie dormant in the mundane. Here's the real mystery. What are we having for dinner tonight, my friend? Oh, love that guy. Audiences, is the Dragon Knight there? Is he going to appear today? Oh, there he is. Let's go. Lo, this is the moment. The hour hath arrived. False sovereign. Verily, I shall await thee on the morrow at first light, where the sun doth ascend upon the loftiest tower of Drakovich. Too early. Why not in the afternoon? No, so be it. Be ye therefore boldly prepared, and dispose thy person in all due reverence. My best knights will be called upon to fight you. Ooh, 4 people. I hope they knights are well prepared. On the morrow, then. Good morning, Your Grace. Did you sleep well? It sure is getting cooler now. Yes, and you? Yeah, pretty good. We're not too badly off here after all. We have a royally acceptable dormitory. Couldn't be happier. Well, until we opened the cells this morning. How can I put this? The prisoner you had looked up, for the little murder attempt. Well, he was no longer there, Your Grace. Oh, wonderful. Anything else? No longer in the cell? Someone get this incompetent buffoon out of my sight. I mean, dude. What do you mean no longer in the cell? Nope. Even our inner self demon is just like dots. Dots. I'm gonna have to go. I have people to impress and whatnot. Great. Gwendolyn. Your Grace, some damned scholars are attempting to lay claim to an occult grimoire that has remained in our noble line since time immemorial. The Codex of Shadows sits with us unjustifiably, they claim, and they seem to take offense that the knowledge inside remains privy to villager nobility alone. Of course, utter nonsense. It's not as if some innocent soul was murdered in order to acquire the book in the first place. Well, not that I know of. They certainly weren't innocent. In any case, the scholars wish to dissect the sacred relic in order to extract every last piece of forbidden knowledge from it. Not a crumb for them. Let this knowledge stay in your hands. Knowledge shouldn't be hoarded. Hand them the grimoire. The knowledge stays in my hand. You will deliver the grimoire to me. Everyone dislikes this, but we get a new equipment. I think I want that grimoire. Yeah. Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this. And Grellin. Your Grace, a very prestigious twinning has existed for decades in Moonvale County between the city of Rosin and Avalon. Our intellectuals face off in a high-level tournament that blends both philosophical knowledge and academic... Oh God, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm also out of coffee. That's probably my mistake here. I need to drink more. So let's try again. Our intellectuals face off in a high-level tournament that blends both philosophical knowledge and alchemical secrets. A true duel of the mind, and all in all. In short, a four-eyed brawl. Sounds very cool. That's not nice. What's your request? To be honest, a royal escort would be a huge asset for this event. It would be an opportunity to add a touch of credibility to this annual gathering, so we don't just look like a group of four eyes. 15 scholars. No time, but I'll reinforce your ranks with some of our other scholars. Well, of course, I'll send a royal escort, I suppose. Thank you, Your Grace. Well, do I have the Grimoire now if I look into my inventory? I don't see it. Oh no, Shadow Codex. 3 magic, 1 wit, but -2 strength. An ancient and heavy book, filled with dark secrets of black magic. It comes from the Villador estate and was being used to prop up a still. Nice. We still need to have these requirements at the end of the day. It seems to get some help with the big guy. I guess we need to repair armor, right? If we send we need to send all 4 knights as far as I know. So please don't die. 70 money left. Anything that gives me strength. Could buy the Clover Sword. 2 luck might actually be good. Royal Sword, agility, strength, less agility. Well, let's have a look at the round table. Facing the Dragon Knights, that requires strength and agility and wit. So luck isn't really required. That line, yeah. The Dragon Knight challenges you from Dracovich's highest tower. The battle begins tomorrow. Send your best knights and pray that your allies will follow. Well, we gotta try. There's no promised reward right now, so... Do I even want to spend money in consumables? I have a feeling no. So you have the bow, that's good. I'm sorry, I have to unequip everything real quick. I can't do this because I'm a little bit overwhelmed with this. So I have to assign all of you guys, which is fine. You have 5 HP. Not sure how much it matters. I'll give you the bow. It's the theme, I suppose. You don't need... So, 1 on the donkey. You're ready. You get the steed. I mean, it doesn't matter, charisma, but sure, you also get the claymore. You also get food supplies. Get ready. You get also food supplies. Oh, I said I didn't want to use consumables, right? Oops, too late. Magic doesn't really matter. Oh, wit though. But -2 strength. Guess I can give you the buckler. Okay, yeah. And this is fine. There we go. Ah, wasted 1 food supplies. But who knows? Maybe it's important after all. I just want to see this showdown now. Go, my knights. There he is, the Dragon Knight. The Dragon Knight looms imposingly before your knights, rage burning in his gaze. Your fate will be determined here and now. Is this the guy we'll have to fight? He's a bit scary. Oh, look at them. They look also ready and cool. Finally, a challenge worthy of a knight of my stature. My armor is my armor, and my swords are my swords. The glory is mine. Why does he not have a unique battle-ready sprite? This fiery lighting will perfectly highlight my curse. What's investigation? Ursula did it. Good job. We gain 50 money and some goat cheese. Facing the Dragon Knight. It's just Angelica. She's handling him all on her own. Participation, strength, agility, magic, wits. Participation, strength. He didn't have the strength requirement? What? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, there we go. Never mind. Of course we need the whole team. Success is here. He lost 3 armor. Oh, he too? Would have loved full of success. Everyone lost 3, wow. Your knights defeated the Dragon Knight. He surrendered with a polite handshake and looked reinvigorated by the fight. He'll be back soon, thank you. Oh, 2 thank you. Full up audience. We did it, level up. No, that's not the end of the demo yet, but I guess, audience, let's see if we can talk to him. Dragonite, there we go. Ah, it's been 2 centuries since I have savored a duel of such magnitude, young sovereign. My knights are my pride. Thine devotion to thy knight surpasses thyself, I observe. Nevertheless, thou hadst my solemn word, the county of Drakovich is now thine ally, youngling. I correct myself, thy grace. You hast defended thy right valiantly, and granted me a battle I long sought to experience. Here, I bestow upon thee a token of my singular gratitude, a blade that once did unify all. Lo, it is thine. Thus I withdraw. Nay, by my troth, wherefore is my head so absent, Aaron? A young man, absurdly fragile next to the towering Dragonite, nestles at his side. Permit me, on this occasion, to present mine esteemed great-great-grandson, Aaron. Nice to meet you, your grace. This feeble wight is in no wise hardy. I dare hope that beneath thy roof and in thy company he shall at last become a true man. I withdraw. May felicity attend thy steps. The young man barely dares to look at you in your direction. I would like to make you make me a great knight, your grace, please. Hello, sovereign. You've smashed this thread for now. But just imagine all the splendid chaos you missed by not trying other ways. Start over if you dare. The real game is still beginning. I actually guess because we defeated the Dragonite and thus his kingdom became our ally, right? I kind of screwed up that magical beast quest. I have a feeling if we would have won that quest chain, so to speak, that would have also counted as making one of the kingdoms of our allies. So I guess if we had that ally together with the other like people and money, even if we would have lost against the Dragonite, if we had done this other quest chain, thus gained another kingdom ally, we would have still be allowed to continue and not lost at this point, I feel. Care to tempt fate? Little demon. So we could have lost demon power. And now we could have retried, but that is the end of the demo. Yeah, thumbs up. I really, really, really enjoy this. I mean, there's a reason I played this now for 2 hours. The full demo. This is cool. I actually think a little bit more polish would be nice. I would have loved this with the voice acting. Might be too much of an ask, but I mean, there was cool voice acting in the demo. Just imagine everyone having their own dedicated cool voice actor in this. A little bit more polish across the UI, and so definitely. But overall, this is cool. I love this kind of game and playstyle, but as always, this is only my opinion. Please tell me what you think of this game. Please tell me what you think of this video. Truly thank you for watching. Stay awesome, and we see each other in the next video.